Thank you very much, Honorable Chair. My colleagues, leaders of the Pacific Melanesian Group, and our friends who are here with us. I would like to just make an initial statement to thank you, Prime Minister, and the officials who have participated in the ceremonies of welcome, in our accommodation and all the things that we have enjoyed since we got here. Some have been here a little longer. I got in last night, and I'd like to thank you most sincerely. We acknowledge the honor that you've given us, the national honors, in having an honor guard at the airport, and also for the playing of the national anthem as we got off the aircraft. We are very, very grateful, and we congratulate you on becoming the chair. But please accept our thanks and gratitude for all the courtesies accorded to me and the delegation from Fiji. Honorable Chairman, Honorable Ismaili Kalskau, Prime Minister of the Republic of Vanuatu, Honorable Chemesa Marape, Prime Minister of the Independent State of Papua New Guinea, the Honorable Manasa Sanghabari, Prime Minister of the Solomon Islands, Honorable Victor Tutungoro, our official representatives of the Kanak and Socialist National Liberation Front, Director General, and staff of the MSG, senior officials, distinguished guests, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. Nisambul Vanak. Very good afternoon to you all. I'm feeling fresh. I have not tasted Vanuatu kava, so I'm still okay. I had the good fortune of paying my respects to the former president, Mr. George Sokomanu, and I thank my colleagues of the Fiji delegation for making that possible at lunch today. I am honored to be here for this crucial summit, and I pay my respects and our respects as Fijians to the customary landowners of the site where we are meeting. I want to also extend my gratitude to you, Mr. Chairman, sir, and your government, and the people of Vanuatu for all that has been accorded to us since our arrival. Honorable Prime Minister, Honorable Chair, this meeting since the Leaders Summit of 2018, as you have mentioned, is occurring at a time where our region has assumed major international importance as the great powers of the world posture and move in for positions of influence into the region. Interestingly, Mr. Chairman, sir, these are former allies, former friends, and these are forces that are also active in other parts of the world, former allies, former friends. Now, we almost see them as enemies. There's no need for them to be enemies. There's no need for us to be enemies of any of them. So I welcome the concept of peace in the region, particularly, first of all, with us in Melanesia. Our ocean area has strategic value in the world affairs. We must navigate carefully through diplomatic maneuvering. That is part of the Pacific way. That is our custom. Diplomacy is part of our culture in Melanesia. In fact, culture in the Pacific. As always, we must be intent on acting in the best interests of our countries, of our communities, our people, our region. We need to remind ourselves that although we are small developing countries, we exercise sovereign authority over a very large part of the globe. Let us also not lose sight of the truth that at this momentous stage in history, our unity as a region is of paramount importance. Acting together with common purpose and aim puts us in a better position to achieve our goals of Melanesia and Oceania, and I might add, of Pacific area as a whole. As we convene under the theme, the MSG being relevant and influential, we must listen and understand those that we serve. Evolving situations and emerging issues make these less straightforward. We are equally determined to control our development by unlocking our full potential as the biggest economies in the region, well endowed with natural resources for a shared prosperity and secure, resilient future for all of Melanesia. Together we can achieve so much if we support each other in our journey to economic recovery, especially through strengthening economic cooperation and trade within our bloc. As brothers, we will build on the solid foundation laid by our predecessors, strengthening our ties, our shared vision and responsibility for the welfare of our Melanesian people. Those who study the history of Melanesian Spearhead Group will know that Fiji was the last Melanesian country to join this movement. And I'm proud to say that it was during my first term as Prime Minister that Fiji became a full member of the MSG. And I'm glad we're still here. There is another overarching issue that presses down on us all and threatens our way of life. It is, of course, the global phenomenon of climate change and its destructive impact on our environment. One crucial figure that captures our minds, it dominates our thinking, and that is 1.5 degrees centigrade. 1.5 degrees centigrade. That is a target for limiting global warming. If we can achieve 1.5, then our prospects for protecting everything precious to us should be within reach. We must do whatever we can to influence those who are the bigger powers around us, close and far, to work together to achieve that. The threat of natural disasters will continue to be a persistent issue for the region. I'm committed to working closely with you all, my fellow leaders of the Pacific, particularly the Melanesian Group, for climate emergency financing and building a more resilient Melanesia. Since assuming office in December of last year, I've made official visits to our brothers in Kiribati, my friends in Papua New Guinea, and I thank Prime Minister Marape for the hospitality we enjoyed while we were there, and also our Polynesian sisters and brothers in Samoa. These trips and these visits reaffirm not only Fiji's commitment to the region, not only, and my visit emphasizes our concern for the encompassing climate menace that we all face, but also includes the other challenges that face us today. I'm certain these issues will be discussed during this summit. In conclusion, Mr. Chairman, Sir, Honorable Prime Minister of Vanuatu, Fiji places great importance on its MSG relations as fellow Pacific Island developing states and as Melanesians. Owing to our shared geography, our history as colonies, and our people who have been a part of each other's nation building and development. As a way forward, I urge us as leaders of MSG of MSG member states to continue to look for opportunities that strengthen our relations. We can achieve that through frequent face-to-face engagement, talk, talanoa, building relations in an atmosphere of goodwill and patience, as is the Melanesian way. I look forward to a productive discussion over the next 2 days, and God bless MSG, God bless Melanesia, God bless Vanuatu. Pinawaleo.